Hey there, everypony, this is PotterBrony, and welcome to another blind reaction of some My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. This time we have Season 9, Episode number 6. Okay, before we get into this, one thing I need to disclose. I was spoiled a little bit, not to do with anything of the episode, but I'm spoiled as to a couple of the guest voice actors in this. Looks like we're getting a return of Pat and Oswalt, which is cool. We get to see Quibble Pants again, so hey, I got no issues with that. Plus, thanks to tweets sneaking past my blocks, his daughter as well will be voicing a character in this episode, which I think is really freaking awesome, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure who she's going to play. Quibble doesn't strike me as the guy who had a kid, so maybe like a kid sister. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe not even related. Maybe just some random little pony. Looking forward to it. She is the one that actually made him aware of My Little Pony, if you listen to his stand-up. Freaking hilarious bit. So, yeah, good for her being in this episode. Will be good to see Quibble Pants again. And alright, that's all I know about it. So, thankfully nothing with the plot of the episode. So let's just get it started, see what they've got in store for us. As always, be sure to support the official release. And, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, and go.
Highlights in the world of sports. Buckball fever has swept Equestria. What started as a
Buckball?
backyard hobby for fruit farmers and the like has blossomed into a literal phenomenon. With
Hey, look, these two are still playing.
Unicorns, Pegasi, and Earth ponies alike can't get
3,
enough of
sorry,
this
they're a
breakthrough
team.
sport. And with its popularity still on the rise, Buckball fans want, nay demand, an institution catering to their new obsession. And the ponies of Appaloosa answered the call, delivering a state-of-the-art locale where fans Equestria over can celebrate their passion, the Buckball Hall of Fame. Though, given the game's recent nature, the only inductees so far will be the members of the current championship team from Ponyville.
Ah, good for them.
I think they know we're here. I think they have a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Idea about what?
He just doesn't care. He doesn't think. And we're back. Got cut off a little bit there.
The ponies of Appaloosa built this place. Yeah.
He doesn't
especially
think
after
about
their
it.
team
Thinks.
lost to us. They must really love Buckball. Oh my
Common
gosh,
ground.
It's you.
All right.
I can't believe you're you. I mean, here. I mean, Team Ponyville. Yeah.
Yep, it does.
How much for an autograph?
Bits for autographs, eh?
Yeah.
Snails, you
Greedy
thinking
now,
what
huh?
I'm thinking?
Was the sound of one hoof clapping?
Yeah! I mean, no! How many of you would pay for an autograph from my best friend Snails?
Wow, that's a lot of writing.
I'm so
Yeah.
proud they decided to honor us. I never thought I'd get to be in anything.
They don't
with
have
the
any
Hall
issue
of
with that,
Fame.
so fair enough.
Me neither. Unless you count a Royal Order of Party Planners Memorial Library, which I don't, because every party planner gets one of those eventually. I hope Snails finishes signing autographs soon. We can't play without him, and if we lose or forfeit one game, we'll be out of the tournament. Well, he better get his flank over here then.
You have to win the first few games without me cheering you on.
Oh, why?
Applejack was too busy to come, so she made me promise to go to all museum exhibits and tell her about them. I'm gonna try and get in first and beat the crowd so I can get back to the tournament faster.
Ooh, then you'd better hurry. Looks like there's already a line.
What?
And there's Squibble Pants, isn't it?
Doors aren't even open yet. What
Because
kind
that's
of
Daring Do
sportsman
symbol.
camps out for a museum?
The real question is,
There he is.
what kind of sports fan doesn't?
I was wondering how he'd
Rainbow
work his way
Dash,
into this
fancy
because
meeting
he's...
you here.
Fancy meeting me? I'm a sports
Oh.
pony. Of course I'd be here. What's fancy is you being here.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Fancy meant confusing.
There's nothing fancy or confusing about it. You can't keep me away from that buckball rink. I'm the biggest fan there is.
Yeah,
It's
that's,
a buckball field. And
that's super
you
convincing.
are?
Oh, sure, but with all the bucking and the balling on the buckball field, which is where they play buckball. I wanted to be first inside to experience the grand history of the sport. I guess only a real fan would understand that.
What?
Oh, perfect timing. Rainbow Dash, I'd like you to meet Clear Sky, the most amazing pony I've ever met.
Uh-oh.
You've met Daring Do, so that's probably an exaggeration. No offense.
None taken. When it comes to describing your special sun pony, a little exaggeration's normal. And I
Oh.
feel the same way about you.
Sinking ship. Haha.
And who is this?
This is my daughter, Windsprint.
And she is pretty amazing, too.
Wind, did you thank Quibble for camping out so we'd be first in line?
Thanks.
No problem. I probably would have
I'm
done it
assuming
anyway.
that's
I mean,
her.
I can't wait to see
She's
the
adorable.
evolution of the buck basket from farm to field. That sounds just, I mean, oh, wow. There is a lot to see.
I'd rather see the game.
Oh, well, I mean, sure, that makes sense. We could just go to the tournament instead.
No, Quibble planned this whole thing for us, and you could be a little more appreciative.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to skip the museum, too.
Not helping.
But I promised a friend that I'd check out all the exhibits.
Ugh, all of them?
You know, I'd like a chance to catch up with Rainbow Dash. Why don't we split up? We'll cover more ground that way, and...
Yeah.
So, you and Clear Sky, huh?
Oh, yeah, she's great. Honestly, I've never been happier. Which is why I need your help. I don't know what any of this stuff is.
What do you mean?
See
Trying
this?
to impress your kid.
I don't know what it is.
But, dude, you're
A
going about it
ball?
wrong.
What, and this? No idea.
It's a basket. How do you not know what these are?
I'm not even 100% sure what bucking is. I literally know nothing about buckball or any other sport.
Well, I
Yeah,
figured
that makes
you weren't
sense.
the sportiest pony in Equestria.
But Windsprint is, and her dad was some big athlete too. I can't compete with that.
Was?
I really want things with Clear Sky to work out, but if Wind doesn't like me, I
I'm
might as
seeing
well
some
give up.
parallels between his real life. Alright, bit of an issue. Thing just stopped recording. My camera just stopped recording. So, starting off again at 6:41. Yeah, let's just get it going again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Work out, but if Wind doesn't like me, I might as well give up.
Why?
They're a family. Even if it's okay with Clear Sky, I wouldn't ask them to make me a part of it if Windsprint isn't on board. I thought if I could convince
So
Wind I was
what
a big
happened to the
buckball fan,
father?
we'd have something to bond over, but I'm pretty sure she's on to me.
Here,
Because,
give it a shot. It's easy.
like I was saying before the camera cut out,
Yeah,
I'm seeing some parallels between him and his
Could you
daughter
talk to
and
her?
his new
I mean,
wife.
You're a famous sports
when he
pony.
lost his
You
old
know what to
wife.
say. Maybe you could talk me up a little.
No problem. I've totally got your flank. Trust me, the game's a lot harder to play with apples.
You play?
Who do you think taught them? Of course, being a Wonderbolt takes up most of my time, so I don't get to practice as much as I'd like.
Wait, you're Rainbow Dash? The Wonderbolt?
Ah, you figured it out.
was a great player, too.
You don't say. You know, Whipple's pretty sporty, too.
Nah.
If you say so.
Why try to fake it? Just. Hey, I recognize her. She works there now.
Let's go watch some football!
That sounds awesome. Oh, but first, I got you a little surprise.
Oh, a book.
Hey.
Oh, not just
knocking
a book.
books.
It's a buckball almanac. This thing has every buckball fact and statistic ever recorded.
Wow.
Awfully thick for such a new sport.
I realized there was so much math in buckball. I mean, this game's got more numbers than ogres and oubliettes.
Yeah.
Thanks?
I guess I could hold it for you, you know, so you don't have to carry it.
Can we go to the game now?
Sure, honey. Listen, Q, this trip was a lovely idea and the book was sweet, but you don't have to try so hard. Everything's gonna be fine. Mwah.
Not even my presents are in the ball court.
Do you mean ballpark?
Do I? I don't know. One thing's for sure, Wind is never gonna like a pony like me.
Of course she will. She just needs to see her sporty side.
I don't have a sporty side.
Yeah, don't.
Every pony has a sporty side. And
This is
we're
the point.
gonna
Don't try to
find
fake
yours.
it.
By the end of the day,
Isn't it?
I am gonna turn you into the sportiest pony in Equestria.
This is gonna backfire.
Look, I'm not saying it's a terrible idea, but it's a terrible idea. You can't turn me into an athlete. It's impossible.
It's either that or be yourself and bond with Wind over comic books and role-playing games.
I have a 17 charisma, right? Don't you think I tried? She doesn't even like daring do. She thinks she's not athletic enough.
What? Wow.
Right?
We need to get started on Operation Sportify.
Like, I've never hit a kid before, but.
To figure out what your sporty side
Oh, sorry.
is,
Bad
we
joke.
just need to see what your
Oh,
skills
good
are.
joke from good movie.
Every pony's got
still.
something. Speed,
That's probably a no.
strength,
Whoa!
agility. Of course, some ponies can do it all.
You're amazing, but what about me?
Right. We should probably start small. I'll pass the ball to you, and you just pass it back to me. Okay?
Okay, uh-huh.
Come on, man.
And buckball! Ow.
Yeah, that's about what I thought would happen.
Okay. Maybe agility's not your thing. Ready?
If I say no, do I still have to run?
Yep.
Can we get on with this? Snails and I did so well with the autographs, we decided to expand. And these souvenirs are not going to sell themselves.
Remember, think speed.
Got it.
On
It's an
your
interesting
marks,
track for
get set,
being greedy, but.
Speed.
Well, little kids wouldn't like some extra money. I am speed.
Speed, 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 speed. Whew! Okay, what a race, right? Oh, so much for speed.
This was fun, but...
Oh, you were so fast you looped back around the planet.
Come on, Quibble. You got this.
Yeah.
I got this. This is hopeless. I don't have any skills, not agility, not speed. I can't even lift more than one book, and I love books.
If we had time to train, I know I could mold you into the perfect sports pony. Or at least a sportier pony.
Who knows how long that would take? I need to get Wind to like me now.
Maybe you're not the best athlete in Equestria, or the most coordinated,
This
or the
is
best
something to talk about here, the whole family dynamic that's going on there.
I'm sorry, wait, is this supposed to be making me feel better? Because it's not.
But none of that matters, because I just figured out how to sportify you.
Yay.
The stars of Team Ponyville advance to the next round. If they keep winning like this, they'll never get off the field.
Wow, the players from Ponyville are so good.
They sure are.
Quibble, where have you been? I was hoping we'd all watch the tournament together.
Oh, Oh, I've just been arranging for us to hang out with a few of my close friends from Team Ponyville. That is, if Wynn's up for it.
This is wonderful, Q. But I still feel like you're trying too hard to get Wynn's approval.
This is so great. Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy are the best players out there.
Well, you can thank Quibble. Wonderbolt's Buckball Stars. He's friends with the sportiest ponies around, so he must be pretty sporty too.
Are they gonna blow it?
Ooh, so
Sporty by comparison?
Rainbow Dash told us all about how you two spent a whole Daring Do convention geeking out together about books. And even though at first she thought you were the most annoying fan pony she ever met, you two eventually became friends.
Well, no, at first she thought he was awesome.
I guess even
Then
sports
annoying.
ponies agree.
Then friends.
Quibble's a pony you like more and more over time.
Knowing sports ponies isn't the same as being one. What's it like playing in front of all those fans?
I guess you'll find out.
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean?
I think it's time we told Wind about your next surprise.
Q, Wind really doesn't need any more surprises.
Is it another book?
A, books are awesome, and B, this is way more awesomer than that.
That's
For
an
the
interesting thing for
tournament
her to say.
are gonna play
Violet would be proud.
football against Team Ponyville.
We're what?
Yeah, you do have, that went black for a second there. You do have a Pegasus, Earth Pony, and Unicorn. Oh, I guess your mom isn't the Unicorn this point. Wow, she's not bad.
You should probably stretch.
No amount of stretching is gonna make this okay. What were you thinking?
Yeah, going up against Pinkie, that's,
And this just makes
good luck, pal.
Really? How does me making a fool of myself in front of her, Sky, and a billion Buckball fans make sense?
Don't worry, I've got.
Boy, I misheard that Buckball for a second there.
Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. They're totally gonna make you look good.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this isn't the absolute worst idea ever.
Mares and stallions, foals and colts. Put your hooves together for today's halftime presentation as Buckball's biggest stars take on a team of fans just like you. And that's one
Really?
for the Ponyville champs. Looks
Yeah, that's
like these
way too
fans
obvious.
Don't know what they signed up for.
Oh no! Quibble's wide open and I'll never get there in time to block.
Ooh, looks like
Wow.
our fan team needs to work on their passing.
The thing about it, she is a difficult child to please, but... Hey, not bad.
And the fan team finally scores! For the other side. That makes 3 Team Ponyville
Yeah, I was...
wins.
Wait, is that the other
It
side?
says very clearly on page 647 of the expanded Buckball tournament
Right, he would
rules
have to be-
that a goal is scored when an Earth Pony sends the ball into a basket, but it doesn't say which basket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure every pony knows you're not supposed to score in the other team's goal.
But the rules don't say that. If that goal is ours, it's only 2-1 and we can keep
Technicality.
playing.
I don't want to. You're not a sports pony. It's not fun playing this game with you.
I was just trying to get her to like me.
I know, but I told you you didn't need to. You and I have to rethink all of this.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What are you doing out here?
Apparently, this book is as close to sports as I'll ever get.
Come on! That goal you scored for the other team was amazing!
Oh, thanks for trying, Rainbow Dash, but I think we can both agree the whole Sportify idea was a big flop.
What? We haven't even gotten started! I've got like 6 7 more top-notch ideas to turn you into a super sporty pony.
Wynn's already made up her mind, and so have I. Time to throw up the towel.
It's throw in the towel, and that's ridiculous. You can't just give up.
Wind and Sky deserve a pony they both like in their lives. Besides, Sky wants to rethink things, so I'm just beating her to the lunch.
It's beating her to the punch, and it's really a sports reference. How do you not know that?
Because I don't know anything about sports! And pretending I did just made things worse.
So you should stop pretending. Look, you are terrible at sports. You're uncoordinated, slow, weak.
Okay, again, not really making me feel better.
And you're completely clueless about anything having to do with athletics. But maybe I'm not the pony you should have come to for help.
Oh.
I wish we didn't even come here.
Quibble thought you'd like it.
Well, I don't, and I don't like him. Why do you like him?
Because he's kind and smart, and his friends certainly seem to care about him, which is always a good sign.
I don't care how many ponies care about him. They're not gonna make me forget about Dad.
Oh, sweetheart, I know Quibble's trying too hard, but he doesn't want you to stop loving your dad. He just wants you to like him. And I think maybe there's enough room in your heart to do both.
Yeah, there's definitely parallels here between.
Glad I found you because I have a confession to make.
His actual daughter.
No, it's hard to imagine, but I'm
his new wife probably.
Really not all that sporty.
There's gotta be.
I'm sorry I was trying so hard to convince you otherwise. I just really wanted us to get along, but I guess it backfired. Do you think we could start over? Maybe we could watch some of the tournament together and you could teach me some sports stuff?
That's more doable.
Okay, that's their goal.
I'll try to remember that if I ever decide to play buckball again. But I probably won't.
Yep.
Oh, look, Pinkie Pie's gonna flip and triple bounce the ball into the goal.
How did you know that?
It's right here. Pinkie flips and triple bounce bucks over 83% of her shots from the northwest section of the field when the wind is blowing from the east.
Huh. I guess this book's kind of cool after all.
Look, Sky, I know you're thinking of calling it quits between us, and after today, I don't blame you. But when did I just make a connection?
Like, what the?
Calling it quits? What are you talking about?
You said you wanted to rethink things.
Yeah, things like having your friend help you pretend to be a sports pony so Wind would like you.
What? I didn't. What?
So, what? Nah.
Mom, look what Quibble showed me. When Fluttershy flies higher than the other Pegasus, Pinkie scores 92% of the time, and it just happened.
Wow. You better watch out or you're gonna start to like books.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad.
Huh. Looks like you didn't need sportiness, famous ponies, or lavish gifts to bond with Wind after all.
Technically, he still needed to buy her the book, but that's it.
They do make a cute family. That was nice. Wait a minute. Hang on. Just saw something there. Gonna have to look back here. Hang on. It was. Holy crap. That was his new wife. Meredith Salinger. That, okay. Alright, just looking through here. I'm sorry it's taking so long. Just trying to pull up the credits so I could pause it right. Alright. Patton Oswalt, Alice Oswalt, and Meredith Salinger. Yeah, then that's definitely... Okay. That's got to be some type of reference to his actual family life and dynamic and everything. And that's one thing to definitely talk about here, is the different family dynamics that there are out there. And this show has never shown that type of thing. It's like, I would assume that she was a child of divorce, but the way they were talking about it, her dad is gone, just like Alice's biological mom had passed. You know, it's great that Patton met Meredith, and she gets along and is a good mom to Alice, as far as you can tell through social media and all that. Yeah, so there's definite parallels there, and I like seeing the type of Modern Family type of thing. I have seen stuff like that in real life, not with me. A friend of mine was a child of divorce and had to deal with a new guy. I remember it was like, had to deal with a new guy coming in and trying to get along with him, and his father wasn't dead though, so a lot of this stuff I assume is universal, is like for children in that position. And while that's not the main actually that was the main focus of the episode, trying to get along with someone new in your mother's life, and you don't know if you like him or can trust him, or why he's even around, and how he'll never replace your father. And fair enough, he won't, but he's there, and if you make the best of it, then things tend to work out. Assuming they're genuinely a nice guy. My friend's stepdad is a nice guy. But at least I haven't seen them in years. This is from high school, so my old high school friend. But yeah, growing up when his parents split, and it happens. The way that they were framing it here, her father is dead. She misses him, just the way that they're talking. So that's definitely a comparison between, like I said, between them and their real life. So just that in itself was enough to bring a couple tears, but other than that, yeah. That was an enjoyable episode. It was good to see Quibblepants again. Really cool what they did with his daughter and his current wife, and his now wife. I don't mean to make it sound like she's temporary, but still. If that's how it came out, I apologize, but yeah, that was interesting. Didn't know that she was voicing in it too. Why not? So, yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm going to have to do some tricky editing because damn camera cut out, but it's going now, so thankfully I have the footage of the first part of the episode that I watched too. So yeah, there'll be a weird splice in there. A weird cut, so don't worry about it. Anyway, I said thank you all for watching, and until next time, take care.